hot outside today. It's like 35. Nothing like working up a sweat outside in a heat wave. Just give me 1 second to change. Okay, that's better. So let's face it. Not every time in life is actually positive and awesome and super exciting and everything's going well. If we're honest, there are probably a majority of times in life that feel like things are pretty difficult. Stuff we call hard times, challenging times, whatever you want to call it. There are a lot of times in life where things get really difficult and we don't know how to move forward. Today, we're talking about how to have hope in those hard times. Now, in those difficult times when life just seems to not go your way, there is hope that we can find in the struggle, in the process. So an ancient Hebrew scholar gave us a little bit of a tip on how to find hope in these hard times. Now, I'm going to read this because I want to make sure I get his words properly. So this is a modern translation. Obviously, he spoke in another language, and that'd be weird if I spoke to you in Hebrew. Consider it a sheer gift, friends, when tests and challenges come at you from all sides. You know that under pressure, your faith life is forced open and shows its true colors. So don't try to get out of anything prematurely. Let it do its work so you become mature and well-developed, not deficient in any way. So there's a few steps we can take to approach this, dealing with difficult times and finding that joy in the struggle that we face. The first step is simple. Admit that this is a hard time. So often we live in this kind of false sense of denial, saying that things are fine. Somebody asks us how it's going, the answer is always good. You know, it's okay, we're all right, life's fine. When really, we're falling apart and stuff is really difficult. It's so crucial to admit to yourself and admit to others that life is tough. It's okay not to be okay. It's all right for things to be challenging. But if you're burying that deep inside, you're never gonna be able to find the joy within the struggle. So step number 2 is really where the rubber meets the road when you're dealing with hard times. And that's to understand that this hard time is making you better. Now, the ancient Hebrew scholars said that we're supposed to celebrate our struggles or our trials because they're making us into better people overall. You see, in order to grow muscle, you have to break down the muscle that's already there. You have to lift things heavier than what you are doing right now to get stronger and to be better. That idea holds true in life as well. In order to get stronger, to be a better, more developed, more mature person, you have to go through things that are more difficult than what you've gone through before. Now, I'm not saying that this fixes these difficult situations, but living in an attitude of hope can make life so much easier to get through when things are tough. Understanding that not only is there an other side and things are eventually going to become easier, but we're going to become better people for this, just makes the whole situation a little bit better. Now, the last step is where everything comes together. We've admitted that we're in a hard time, that we're struggling. We've seen that this hard time can improve things and make us better and more mature people. The last step is to celebrate those victories. We don't dwell on the difficult situations or the tough things that are going on. We find hope knowing that we're becoming more mature, better people, and that when this comes up next time, we're gonna be stronger for it. So it's that simple. It's challenging. I definitely understand that it's not easy to do. But the process of finding hope in struggle is simple. Just understand that this entire thing is making you better. And don't cheat out on the struggle and find the easy ways out. It won't work when you're working out to cheat, and it won't work in life. You can't cheat maturity and growing. So that's it. Nice and simple, nothing too complicated, but a way to find hope in your struggles. So know that there is hope, things will get better. Hit that like button on this video if it helped you at all. Hit subscribe. I'd love for you to stick around to learn and to grow with me. And I will see you in our next video.